ovens off. I'll be right back. Almost done. Just getting in the positions. And I'm here. Let me lower the music a little smidgeroo. And let me post my post. So people know that the stream's happening. There we go. Off you go, my chub, into the world. And ba-dum. I hope people know what I'm referencing. I got the hiccups. Okay, I'm good. And here I am. I'm hidden. As you can see, I'm very hidden. And that is because I set up my beginning wrong. And that is okay. That is okay. Just give me a meow bit. Just a meow bit. I know I sound low, it's because I'm not looking into the microphone when I'm speaking. Just a second. I need to be trapped for my crimes. My crimes! Let me move this around a little bit. Almost. There we go. This is a proper welcome place to welcome and to be. Yeah. I hope everyone's doing okay. Give me just a second. I'm going to go sip of my coffee before we get started. Listen, Maori, I didn't want to do it. And the only reason I'm not setting the stream as 18+, it's because, like, that will make it almost impossible to find, to the point that not even people who subscribe to me will be able to find it. So, yeah. But too many kids were stumbling onto my stream, and I'm okay with that, I don't mind. But the problem is I can't moderate that, and guess what happened? I got flagged as a kids channel for a second, auto flag. So it was easy to fix because I got auto flag, like automatic. Because I'm guessing it's because of the way I'm such a little screamly. People got a little confused maybe, but yeah. So now I have to clarify for everyone's safety and good and stuff. Which is a shame. It is a shame. I don't mind having kids like on the comments and stuff, but I can't possibly moderate all of that stuff. So that with that out of the way, let me properly I'm so tired. Let me properly welcome you like the good little alien boy that I am. But first, I'm gonna take another sip of coffee. I'm so tired. Fair, I would have gone for 18+ TBH. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I felt, because I'm safe for work. So putting 18+ on my stream feels a bit weird, disingenuous to an extent, in the sense of like, now I would have to moderate weirdos in my stream. In the sense of like, I would have to add so many more clarifiers, right? Just like, okay, so yeah, it's 18 plus, but it's safe for work, so keep it safe for work in the chat. So I think 50 plus is a good, it's a good, like, how do you say? It's a good, middle road kind of thing. I don't remember how to say. Compromise, that's what I was trying to say. But yeah, that's mostly the reason, sadly. I don't mind people watching my stream. I don't mind kids watching my stream, but I would rather people do, like, younger people do not interact in the chat. Again, for their own safety. I cannot moderate if they share information and stuff, and I don't want them to be unsafe. And also I want to be able to make little jokes like me taking my little nut break when it's just me eating nuts. But also, like, yeah, it's a whole thing. But yeah. Thank you for calling attention to that, Mauri, by the way, because, like, I was gonna bring it up. But now that I got my coffee twice, I have a person again, kinda. Oh, green. I will welcome you properly, and I added even more to the properly bit of the stuff. So here it comes. Welcome everyone! Thank you for tuning into my Space Waves! Welcome to the UUFO, Universal Unrestricted Fun Online! Welcome Earthling, Terricolas and the like, welcome to my spaceship. It's me, your second or third favorite alien, Pera, like the fruit. And like the fruit, my trees grow best in light soiled with a mild climate. And unlike the fruit, I don't come from them. I hope everyone's having a good evening, evening, wherever you are tonight. And if you aren't, I hope this little encounter of the fourth kind will cheer you up a bit. It's Commission Monday! I hate. Nah, I'm fine with doing commissions, but like, I'm so tired today. It was a struggle. It was a struggle getting all of this set up, figuring stuff out, and writing stuff out, and dealing with YouTube for a little bit. It was a struggle. As always, I do wanna thank people who stumble onto the VOD afterwards. I appreciate that. It's always nice. It's always nice to have to see people checking the VOD afterwards. Makes it like worth recording, even if there's few people. So yeah, like I said, Commission Monday. Got space bills to pay, got Earth bills to pay, got moon bills probably. That's like sun bills. I got bills. So let's get to it. Let's get to working. But first, my warm-up. Last time I didn't enjoy a little warm-up because I was so close to finishing my work. So tonight I am doing a warm-up because I feel like doing a little warm-up. I just finished a wonderful webcomic, by the way. It's called Somewhere Other. And it's so beautiful. It's from the same person who did Wimp Witch. And I saw a couple of things and I was like, whatever, I'm gonna read it. It's so beautiful. Wimp Witch is more comedic. It's funny, it's sexy, it's funny, it's all of the things, right? It has some serious moments here and there, and it's very like earnest. But Somewhere Other is like, it's a lot more like, it takes itself a bit more seriously. You know what? I like it. It's a very good one. I enjoyed it, and it's one of the ones, the creator, who I think it's called C. Cameron or something like that. I think it's Cameron, yeah. That they finished. So yeah. It's already done, so you can read all of the thing. Just like Google somewhere other, and you'll find it. It's everything. It's like on a Tumblr page, I think. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It has a very Wonder Over Yonder feeling to it, and you already know how I feel about Wonder Over Yonder. Love the thing. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little warm up. I'm probably gonna draw some characters from it because I'm feeling it. I was gonna draw Kirby because I'm also feeling that for warm up. But yeah, let me get out of this prison that I put myself in. How poetic. And bada bow. I need like a soundboard or something, right? With that in it, right? With that like soundbite of that like SpongeBob episode. Whenever I'm like working on stuff, I think it would be beneficial. There I am, out of prison, free to cause mischief. So yeah, Modi, how you been doing? How are you? When are you gonna paint the girly? I wanna help. I'll bring cookies. Uh-oh. Is someone buffering? Uh-oh. 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 Are you buffering, girly? Ooh, the girly was buffering. I hope everything's okay. Ruh-roh. Spaghettios. Gonna lower the volume of the music just a smidge. They operated my grandma dog, so she no longer has a tumor. That's great, honestly. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. In her mouth. Ah, an abscess, probably, right? Or like, well, not an abscess, but you know what I mean. Like, if it was a tumor, it's not an abscess, but like, there. That's great. That's great. I'm so glad. I hope it's recovering well. Hope doggy is recovering good. Hope doggy is recovering very good. Ah, right, I was gonna change the background. I was like, what was I doing? Eventually, again, I'll get another chair or another table because, like, my back hurts. Everything aches from working like this, like a creature. Yeah. Also, they are putting Peacemaker on my grandma, like 30 minutes. Oh, I didn't know that! Oh, fuck. Good luck. Good luck. It's a very... Listen, Mauri. Listen. Yeah, of course you're gonna be nervous because all operations are like that. You don't have to, like, I'm glad you're here, but you don't have to be here if you don't want to. It's okay. But also, like, what I was gonna say, it's a very safe procedure. My grandpa got it a while ago, and yeah, like, it's super safe. It's a super safe procedure because, like, it's no longer the technology for a pacemaker is a lot smaller than it used to be, so they don't even have to open too much. So it heals quickly, and it's very, very safe. I hope it goes well. Let me know later, like in private, like send me a message on how everything's going, okay, if you want. Got your back, buddy. Don't you worry. Let me know if you need anything also. Like, if you need help with anything. I'm guessing your parents are taking care of that. But, like, yeah, if you need help with anything, just let me know. But hey, here's to things going good. Well, maybe not great, but, you know, good. Going well. Turning out okay. I was gonna change the background, that's right. ventana, selector de fondo. There we go. Let's go. Green. Am I feeling green or gray? Pink. Yeah, my parents are with her. Still working sad. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, don't worry. I'll distract you a little bit for a little bit. I'm guessing you're heading there when you're off work or something. But yeah, do let me know if you need anything. I think I'm just gonna have to go with this one. See, I get this, but I hate this texture. It looks so weirdly furry. In the bad way. Not in the cool animal way. I guess this one's okay. Yeah, that's okay. But yeah, like I said, I hope everything turns out okay. I know it's complicated, but again, it's a very simple procedure, very safe. A very safe procedure nowadays. Again, my grandpa got it when he was 93-ish. Yeah. Super safe. Again, like I understand though, even if a procedure is extremely safe, it's still really scary to have an operation. Trust me, I get that. I'm as much as I want top surgery and I'm working towards it, the idea of having surgery is very scary. So yeah. Look like Cork, the furry one. A little bit, right? But like it doesn't look like Cork good enough, doesn't it? Like, listen. Ventana. Selector de fondo. It kinda does look like Cork. This one looks like Cork more, I think. But this kinda, it's like, it looks like the papers that they give you like at the bank or for doing like any sort of like paperwork. And I get the vision, but it also looks like I'm looking like really close to some guy's arm, and I'm not into that. You know what? Like, I'm not into that, you know? Not feeling that one. Also, I want something like a little darker because my eyes are so tired today. But yeah, I think I'm gonna draw. Who do I draw from that comic? I think I'm gonna draw the protagonist because she's pretty. Her design, all of the designs that Cameron does are pretty fun. They're very cartoony. Oh no, wait, her eyes are a lot separate. I remember because I don't know if she wears glasses. I have no idea. She has like a line here, but I don't know if it's separating like this part of her mouth, of her face, or if it's like glasses. I have no clue. I think her hair looks a little like this. She has like this like ponytail. Her ears are like lower like here. She has like a little there. Oh, yeah. And she gives them like the little like weird Popeye elbows. It's very good. I should link the comic in the description because unlike Wimp Witch, which I love. Listen, I love Wimp Witch. I'm not a prude. I love Wimp Witch, but I don't know if I could like link that like on YouTube and be okay. but somewhere other, absolutely I can. It's I'm pretty sure it's like, maybe it's not like for everyone, but it's like there's nothing particularly. It's not for mature audiences, unlike Wimpwitch. I think this is what she looks like. She has like little feet. I don't remember what her feet look like. I think it's just like that. Also, I think I would love to ask her this. I think she goes by she, her pronouns. But I would love to ask her this, but I don't know if she like I would love to ask her this. I don't know if she takes like too many questions or what, but like maybe you can get my connections and like get her to talk to me. But I would ask her if she had any inspiration from Wander Over Yonder, because a lot of things in especially in Somewhere Other feel very Wander Over Yonder. And the more you see the show, the more it kind of like it feels like Wonder, like I think I can tell what her inspirations are. I might be wrong, but I think it's a lot of Wonder Over Yonder and a little bit of like Steven Universe. Steven Universe, there's a lot of like, I think, background and like aesthetic inspirations for the colors and stuff in Wimpwitch. Not so much the designs, of course. The designs are more old-timey cartoons. But Somewhere Other does have like a big Wonder Over Yonder feeling to it. I love how petty the main villain is to an extent in Somewhere Other, but also how terribly miserable he also is. I enjoy that a lot. I think it's a very well written like villain. I haven't seen one so especially in a webcomic, I haven't seen anyone like do that. Also, something that I love, and I can tell that this woman or a person, I think she goes by she, her pronouns. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself. But I do think that she goes by she, her pronouns. But I think she like I'm pretty sure, I'm almost certain, like, she's an animator, like an industry animator. Like, she probably worked on stuff, because every something or so like chapters of Somewhere Other, there's like an animated episode, and like the final chapter is like 4 little animated episodes. It's very cool. Love that. Very neat. I think you would enjoy the designs, Modi, from this person. They're very intricate in the not intricate. They have a lot of like different inspirations, and I think that looks super good. Like, I added a lot of like pizzazz to this that it doesn't have, but it's basically it just has like shapes. It's just shapes. It's just very like very defined shapes, and you know what? I love that. I don't think her TV size are this big, actually. I'm kind of giving her Yulene, like, I accidentally gave her a bit of Yulene's like proportions, and that's my bad. But it's because from here down, like, Yulene and oh fuck, what's her name? Fuck, I forgot her name. I just read the comic last night. Do they have weirdo muscle guys? Yes, they do! They do have a weirdo muscle guy in both Whip Witch and somewhere other. And there's a muscle girl too. Very cool. Very cool. Let me check what the fuck her name is. God damn it. Not the creator. The creator has camera in the name. I know that much. But what the fuck is her name? The why don't I remember? I remember her friend, that's Bert, but I don't remember her. What the fuck? I just read it. Somewhere other. Characters? I think it has a character like tab, this thing. Apparently she gave it like 2 or 3 like goes before like settling in and starting the comic properly, which honestly I love. Joe! That's right, her name is Joe. Her name is Joe. I forgot Joe. So I remember. I think it's because her full name is Jovial, and I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah. Oh, that's right. Her arm is like, she has like, yeah. There we go. Love that. Gonna draw a little tacker. And try not to cry about it. I won't spoil anything. I refuse. Don't spoil. I love this little man so much. It's a little robot, kinda. But yeah, they do have a couple weird muscle guys. Actually, Bert's best friend is basically a muscle guy. You're right. He's a sweet little man. I'd give him a flower crown. He likes flowers. Listen, I think you're gonna like it because there's a character, the muscle girl is called Hertrude. as in hurt. Hertrude. You know what? I'm into that. That's funny. There's weird old man Yowie in it too. It's very funny. It's very cool. Like I love seeing like just a villain whose unrequited love is another old man and like they are fully losing it because of that. I don't know, it's funny to me. You know what Danny Phantom could have been if they weren't cowards. I like Joe. Joe is such a fun protagonist, honestly. I enjoy her so much. I'm gonna take another sip of coffee. There we go. But yeah, somewhere or other. Very fun. Big recommend. Can't recommend enough. It really tugged at my heartstrings, but it's also very funny. It's also a very funny comic and a very fun concept. I don't remember what any of this stuff looks like on him because again he's a bit of a robot, so I'm not super sure. I know his body is like bean shaped. Know that much. But yeah, I would love to ask her, like, to ask the creator if she had any like inspiration from Wonder Over Yonder, not only because of the designs and some of the concepts, but also because like a few of like the way they speak and stuff, it's also like it feels very wondery. I don't remember if she has two like little ahogas, but I'm gonna give them to her. No one can stop me. No one can stop me. I think she's yellow or yellowish. I'm just gonna paint her like that. I'm not gonna fuss too much about it. I'm gonna do line art today. I'm not gonna like waste too much time. What was he saying? Words were coming out of my mouth. What were the words that were coming out of my mouth? I forgot. Oh yeah, I would ask her if it's like, because also like King Nocturne feels a lot like Wonder. It feels a lot like a Wonder Over Yonder like character. And like I kind of need to know. I might be wrong. I might be fully wrong, and there might not be any like connections between that. But yeah. Oh, everyone, give me a moment. I am gonna check the door because I think Dud's struggling with it. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm back. I almost forgot to turn on the mic. That would have been very stupid of me personally. Yeah, Gertrude is great, dude. Gertrude is great. Gertrude is very cool. But like, yeah. It's a funny ass name as hell. But like, yeah, but I think that's also what I mean when I say like it has Wonder Over Yonder feelings in the sense of like or like ideas in it in the sense of like listen, what's Lord Hater's name? It's Lord Hater. What? Like, it feels exactly like that. Her truth feels like that. You know, like Emperor Awesome. Like a fucking Lord Hater. So that's why. That's why. That's why. I think it might be. I think it might be inspired by. Also, I'm glad um the main male character, which is Bert, looks a lot like her, and I'm glad they don't even like hint at them being like romantic together or anything, because it's like it feels weird. They're so alike. They look like siblings. And they look like siblings, and they basically both have the same like weird, like not weird, almost like father child relationship to King Nocturne. So it would have been a little. I think he's missing a tooth. I don't remember. I don't remember Bert that well. I'm not gonna have to look at him. Yeah, he's missing a tooth. I was right. I was right on the money. But I don't think he has ears actually. Unlike her. Look at that. Look at that. Kind of a miracle. He doesn't have ears. I think his nose is a little up. Yeah, I think that's what he looks like, more or less. More or less-ish. But yeah, like I said, we're being hyper fixating on somewhere other, mostly just because, like, I read it basically in a day. I was super into it. Very quickly. Very quickly grew attached. I was decompressing, just reading stuff, reading comics, messing around. And you know what? These characters mean a lot to me now. Maybe cry a little bit, which is rare. But it's also very funny. Like I don't want people to think it's a just a dramatic comic, because it's everything. It has a little bit of everything. I'm just gonna like, yeah, be my friend. that feels accurate. Yeah, just the handles. Are his eyes actually closer? I need more reference pictures. His eyes are actually closer. Look at that. He doesn't have separate eyes. There we go. Now he looks like it. Yeah. That was what I was missing. Shoes. It's a bit more complicated. I know his neck does show a little bit, but it's not. His neck doesn't show. It's more like the little part where his hunky is like tied. That shows. There we go. But yeah, it's very endearing. I would argue, I haven't read anything else of hers, but now I kind of want to, because everything I've read and I've watched so far of like Cameron is very endearing. Wait, does he have shoes? I'm gonna assume he doesn't. I'm gonna mess up his silly. Yeah. Yeah. That's about right. Actually, I think she has, yeah, she has a little bit of a neck, a turtleneck-ish going on. I would draw Gertrude, but Gertrude is a bit more complicated than these two. These two are very simple. Like, Gertrude has a lot more detail to her, so I don't think I can draw Gertrude, like, for a warm-up. I mean, I could, but it would take way longer than I'm willing to spend on a warm-up. I love them so much, they're so cute! They mean so much to me! Like, they're all so neat. There's this whole like chapter, like episode or whatever pages, that's very funny, that it's like they go to like a town or whatever that has like a kissing festival where they just fucking kiss, because that's the people there, like they have their kisses have healing properties. So it's very funny, it's very cute, and like it's normal to them, but Joe is the only one that's like, what? No, thank you. And I think that's neat. What can I say? I think that's neat. I think it's cute and neat. and they have to. They're like, there's a character in the festival that it's called the Smoocher Moocher. That, like, his whole deal is that he steals kisses. There's something about Smoocher Moocher that just makes me go a little bit, you know? It's a kind of concepts and think that it's kind of funny. There they are. The gang's all here. Also, I would draw King Nocturne, but same issue as with Gertrude. He's a little tricky. He's a little lanky and weird, and he looks hard to draw, not gonna lie. I'll draw one of the bees. No reason, just like the little bee guys. Absolutely no reason. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they look like. They're pretty, like, cute and simple. They have a little stinger. Very cute. But yeah, I definitely admire Cameron for making something so silly and but so earnest. There you go. The gang's all here. I love them. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna draw some Kirby. Maybe I'll do their line art a little bit. You know what? I'll do their line art, but I'll do it quick. I'll do it quick with my waterline. That's what they call it. Yeah. Oh wait, your eyes go a little like backwards like that. Maybe it's more like that. No, it is like this. Yeah, that's the stuff. That is the stuff. Hello, hi Isaac. Thank you. This I'm just doing a warm up of like this webcomic I got like obsessed with last night. I finished it all. It's called Somewhere Other. It's from the same person that made Wimp Witch. It's sick. It's sick as hell. It's so fun. It's so fun. Anyway, I'm just drawing the characters as a warm-up because I was feeling it. I'm gonna draw Kirby in a little bit. I'm gonna start my commissions. I'll get to work, I promise. I just want a little treat beforehand. But also, hi, welcome to the spaceship. Thank you for stopping by. Big preach. Yeah. Big recommend. Big recommend. If you're into like webcomics, big recommend Somewhere Other. It's one of the few I think I can recommend like on YouTube from this person because like it's safe for work. It's not for mature audiences unlike Wimp Witch. But yeah, I love Cameron's the name of the person who makes Somewhere Other. I love her designs. It's not designed rules or aesthetics that I would use for my personal stuff, but it's definitely very well thought out. I love it. And also, here's the thing. I've been complaining about this for a while. But I want more stories that are not necessarily for children to have more cartoony designs, right? Like, I want that. And the fact that Cameron is very much providing that both with this and with Wimp Witch, like, it makes me very happy that, like, she has such a... again, I think she uses she, her pronouns, but that she has such a wonderful sense of style for like her character design that is so unapologetically cartoony. I think it's very cool. I think it's extremely cool. Also very unique. You don't see it a lot. Every webcomic you read nowadays is like, listen, I don't mind that. Like, I understand where it comes from. Like your whatever you draw comes from places, and I love anime style. Like, look at my creature. You can see it's a scrimbly, basically a chibi-fied little man. Like, that's what I am. I get it, but it's very refreshing to see stuff like this tell a compelling and even sometimes serious story. It's very cool. It's very cool. I'm gonna draw a little Kirby now. I feel like Kirby-ing. I love Kirby. And I think it's because like I love the little guy, just like little guy against the horrors of the universe. Little man. Whenever I feel stuck or a little rusty, I draw a little Kirby, like a little just pose Kirby around because he's a ball. He's very easy to pose. So he's very good for practice. This is your alien suggestion of the day. If you're ever stuck, draw Kirby. Kirby good. Kirby good for unstucking. Because again, he's very easy to just mess around with in terms of posing and stuff. Because his proportions are very cute, very easy to emulate. Oh yeah, my beautiful boy. Heck yeah. There he is. Kirbo, yes! Indeed! Kirbo. Let's make a few Kirby poses. Serious Kirby. in his little slow warp star, cruise star. I don't know. I remember they have different names in Kirby, alright, but I don't know if like that is supposed to be like canon or whatever. Like the warp star and the little warp star have different names. Like the one he uses to just ride around, the one he uses for like interplanetary troubles. His hand should be more in the middle like this. There we go. There we go. Hey chap, I'm on a bus. Congratulations! Welcome to the stream, Afton. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome to my spaceship. Enjoy your bus ride, I guess. Look, listen, Gaston, I draw these characters that are from this comic called Somewhere Other. I think you'd like it. Just big recommend. It's from the same person that made Wimp Witch. I think you'd like it. But yeah, just drawing some curve now. I think let's push his arm a little bit. See? I almost said this. See? Kirby is very fun to pose around because he has no bones. You can just fuck around as much as you want with his body, and it always ends up making sense. Like his arm can be up here, as it can be up here, as it can be up here. Like, oh, he's stretching. Like, as long as you keep it like somewhat like cohesive, you can make very cool stuff, like very dynamic looking stuff with curves. With the little bee. Wait. I still have to go back into the archives to see Subway Slammer. Here, I'll show you the stupid Subway Slammer. Let me just save this. Hang on. Draft 50. Now let me open it real quick. I will get back to this study probably on Wednesday because I do need to like elaborate more on it, because I was doing like, yeah, this is how you stylize, and then my stream died because my internet died. That's just how life goes sometimes. So yeah, let me open. Where are you, Subway Slammer? There he is. It's not a big deal because it's a regular ass like anime like man. There you go. There you go. For Modi, my number 2 fan, which today he grew up to number 1 fan. The Subway Slammer was iconic. He slammed my stream. He sure did slam my stream. But yeah, here he is. I drew him with the cat knife and cat knife face. It felt appropriate. And if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. There we go. Alright. Yo, worth it. Shut up. But yeah, he's there. There he is. The slammer of the sub. Didn't he change his ways or whatever? Didn't he get like redeemed and he no longer slams the sub? Or maybe he uses the slamming for good, I don't know. I'm gonna change where his face is because to make it even more like dynamic. There we go. Yeah, there he is. You know what? He's coming from grocery shopping. This is what I mean when you could just mess around with Kirby. Look, you make so many cute poses so fast with them. I love them. He comes from grocery shopping. He bought a scallion or a leek. He bought a leek. Some bread. He bought some bread too, and maybe a lettuce. And what else did he buy? Kirby is listen, if there's something that Kirby is for sure, it's my fucking muse. Again, whenever I don't know, it's just like, I'll draw Kirby a little bit. It's like, it's so easy. So easy. There's his lettuce. And, oh, a couple lollipops, you know what? He would. Maybe, yeah, because this is the front. Maybe I can just like... No, I think it was looking fine like this, with this foot in front, this one in the back. Yeah, more in the middle. So it looks like he's doing a little walkie. He's so excited for his groceries. Oh, a little Maxi Tomato, you know what? Yeah. His heart got changed and he confessed his slamming crimes. Oh, damn. The whole stream is mine for the slamming. Him probably. Yeah. Just lost the Ura finale with Pera. She got Pera, so it's over. No, you guys are playing the horse game? I don't know anything about it. Nico's probably probably losing his goddamn mind, my friend Nico, because he loves those horses, those girl horses. For a while, he's loved those girl horses. He's the OG. He's been obsessed with those for like since I know him, pretty much. He's probably very ecstatic that so many people are into it now. I need a floor, yeah. There we go, that makes more sense with a floor. Little feetsies and the little other feetsy. There we go, now that looks like something. That looks like he walking. I'm walking here. I'm here. New Yorker Kirby. I trust my partner to like say I'm pointing here with their accent. It's fun, you make numbers go up. El Condor pasa its favorite creature. What? What? Oh, both. Wait, I just saw the poll. Now there's both. People want both music and ambience. So I'll add some... what should I add? City noises? Maybe storm, maybe rain. I'll go with all reliable, just fireplace noises. all reliable. Oh, it's called El Condor Pasa. What the fuck? She's like gonna. Why is her name El Condor Pasa? What the fuck? I got it. Yeah. Okay. She's a Mexican wrestler. Whatever. But what kind of name is that? That's my sweet piano all over again. Where's the condor going? What the hell? That's so weird. That's so odd. Very odd. Extremely worrisome. I'm gonna change our tunes. I'm not feeling this anymore. Refreshing study session? Sure. Train my El Condor Pasa, never got runs with her. All horses are. Yeah. I did know that. Oh, hi Anthony! Welcome to the stream! Welcome to the spaceship! Welcome. But yeah, all horses are. Yeah, I know that because like I said, that's my dad having an old man sneeze in the background. Because like I said, my friend Nico is super into those goddamn horses. There's another one. Let's see if we get 3. Let's see if we get 3 old men sneezes. Let's see if we get to 3. But yeah. Yeah, Anthony, I was drawing these characters from this comic I finished last night that is very good. It's called Somewhere Others, from the same person that made Wimp Witch. Big recommend. I'll just recommend it to anyone. To anyone I can see. But yeah. I should change this hand for this one. Yeah. But what is it? Yeah. But what's it saying? Yeah. I was saying, I know that they're called like, they're named after actual like race horses, because I know too much about it already. Like, aren't they like the spirits of actual horses or something, like in canon or some shit like that? I don't remember. I would have to ask Nico. God damn it. Well. Kirby brings me so much joy. He's such a beautiful little man. Kirby deserves only good things forever. Look, he's going shopping here. What else can he do? Gonna make him wait in a bus stop with a I'm gonna make him do the Totoro Ghibli, just like with the little rain umbrella. Here's the thing, in Spanish umbrella is paraguas, which means for rain or for water. So I was getting a little crazy with it. I was doing my best. But yeah, with the little umbrella, like doing the Ghibli waiting for the bus. Oh, he needs little boots. For the rain, he needs little boots and a little hat. Yes. Kirby, I love you so much. He's so fun to draw. I would die for Kirby. Here's the bus stop. No wait, what bus stops look like on other places, like the bus thing here, right? And the... yeah, there we go. There he is, waiting for the bus in the rain after a long day work. Look at him! His little boots. His little boots. Look at him! Para aguas. Oh, maybe. I mean, it could be both. It could be both, to be fair. It definitely could be both. Both paraguas and para aguas. I feel like, yeah, it was probably intended to be what you said, but I feel like it's one of those words that evolves into whatever the fuck, and it could mean both. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I'm gonna... It's not actual letters, I'm just like trying to do like whatever language they speak in, like Dreamland or whatever the fuck it's written like. Look at him! There he is. My beautiful boy, I'm gonna paint him. He's so cute. I can't help it. Kirby is such a fundamental part of my being in general. It's just wonderful. Core part of who I am, Kirby. From the beginning. I'm gonna use the other marker. This one's not transparent enough. Need another color for that. Good enough. Yeah. Little man. True, yeah. Itsumorusu kabi hoshi no kabi. That just lives in my head rent free. It's really funny because it was my love for Kirby that made me discover my love for the TMNT, for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's Kirby's fault. I'm gonna tell you a little story. When I was like 13, maybe 14-ish, Jetix was happening here in South America, and I think at like 6 AM or whatever, they were playing the Kirby anime. Now, I just gotten like newer cable for the first time in forever, and I always wanted to watch the Kirby anime. This was way before I was able to look for stuff online because I was a child and the internet wasn't what it's now. It was just a little man, so like yeah, it was a little harder back then. Also, like there wasn't as many like accessible like places to look for like more niche stuff or stuff that was on the air. Unlike now, luckily. But yeah. And at 6 a.m. ish, Kirby's much like a turtle. I mean, listen. You're gonna want to hear this, maybe not. I don't care. It's my story. I get to tell it however I want. My point is, at that point, I remember my mom was on vacation somewhere. I don't remember where, probably Spain or whatever. And I was staying with my grandma in my house. My grandma lived with us in her side of the home because, again, the house is so big that it has like different, like, it's almost like a separate apartment. But I was there with her. Just, you know, just so I could be safe because I was a child at the time. So I tried to wake up around 6 a.m. to watch the Kirby anime, right? The problem is, and I didn't know this at the time, but I do have narcolepsy, or more specific, type 2 narcolepsy. Gently named daytime sleepiness, but it's not so much that, oh boy, I'm so eepy. It's more like, if I don't sleep, my brain doesn't work right now. I need some eepy time. I need me or I'll die. It's more like it. But like, yeah. So mornings are tough for me. Not so much now, luckily, because I'm taking my ADHD medication and that helps. But mornings are tough for me. But I did try, but I ended up waking up like basically when the show was over. I think they showed like maybe 2 episodes. There were the sub, the version Kirby Rainbow Resort, where they spoiled Harry Potter. The subs, yeah, I remember. The sub was great. Chip and Tub said swore like sailors for some reason. I know, I remember. But that is, I think that is like fan sub, like. I think that also it's Boomoo and Foom, but like, but I think that's just a thing from like fan subs. That's just a normal thing in fan subs. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen the Prosody Sunwon joke that it's like. You're my friend. Stop being an idiot. Sasuke, you motherfucker. You're my nakama. You know? Like, I feel like that's what happened. But yeah, listen. The thing about Kirby Rainbow Resort at the time and the subs and whatever, for some reason, I think it was down at the time or whatever, or it was later, but I couldn't access it properly. I really couldn't. It didn't let me... It just didn't let me download it. I don't remember why exactly, but I do remember I was having trouble with that. I don't know if it didn't let me access it. I don't remember. Fully don't remember. I do remember what you're saying, that it was in Kirby Rainbow Resort, but I also remember not being able to, like, download it for whatever reason. What reason? Don't remember. I was probably 12. But yeah, besides that, I was looking for it. I was just waiting for it like in the dub, you know, like a good boy. But I ended up like watching it pretty much when it was done. I think they maybe showed 2 episodes because I didn't wake up like nearly close at 6. And like, if it's 30 minutes, I doubt that I was up like 6:30. It was probably up at like 7:30 or something like that. And the show that they showed right after was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fast Forward. I didn't even watch the 2003 first. I watched Fast Forward first. Which was a little confusing because they did reference things that I had no fucking clue what they were talking about sometimes. But it wasn't that confusing. Like you can absolutely jump into the show like at that point. It's not the end of the world. But like yeah, but like yeah, and because that's what it was. And listen, I was pretty cynical as a kid. I didn't find the concept of the turtles that interesting. I found it ridiculous, even though that's kind of the point, but I found it like dumb ridiculous. But the interactions between the characters, which are so much better than 2003 like show, which is my favorite. It's so fun. You could say fast forwarded, ha cha cha, you know it. Garugameshi. But like, yeah. Listen. So I stumbled onto fast forward first, right? And the thing with that is that after some time, I think either they stopped showing new episodes, I lost Jetix, I don't remember what happened exactly. No fucking clue. I don't remember why I suddenly didn't have access to the turtles anymore, but I didn't, and I was like, okay, I have the internet in my fingertips. I'm gonna look for it subbed in Spanish or dubbed in Spanish. Couldn't find it. Couldn't find it. Nowhere. Nowhere to be fucking found at the time. Now you can find it. Now you can find it, okay? But at the time, when I was either 13 or 12 or whatever the fuck, couldn't find it. You couldn't find it. So here's the thing. What I did find was the 2003 series in English. I, a Latina 12-year-old or 13-year-old, didn't know very good English. Now I need you to understand something. Watching that fucking show and Kirby and the Kirby anime with like English subs basically taught me English. I got so much better at like comprehension and stuff and just speaking from that, and thank them. But like, yeah, my point is if it wasn't for Kirby, I would have never found my second biggest obsession, which is the TMNT 2003. Everything came together in the end, as it should. But yeah, that's a little fan fact about me. The TMNT taught me English. Because here's the thing, particularly Raph in 2003 speaks with a Brooklyn accent and uses a lot of like, I don't know if I would call it slang, but you know, like specific terms, right? That I, a South American child, had no reference for. So I had to go look around. I would try to figure out what the fuck he was saying. Teaching me new talking words. Indeed. Teaching me new talking words. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Teaching me new talking words. Teaching me new talking words. But in all seriousness, the thing was, again, because I didn't fucking know any English at the time, I just was fighting for my life, and I was trying to figure out what he was saying a lot of times. So I would pause it, I would like try to look up what I thought I heard, how I heard it. I would get something, but some of the words would be wrong or they wouldn't be there, and so it didn't make any sense. So I started like, okay, like I would listen to what he was saying over and over and over again and trying to look it up and match it up like over and over and over again, right? And at some point it would just click in my head. I would be like, ah, he's using this word, not like whatever I'm trying to type. And that would, you know what, like that would work. And then I would type that into Google Translate, not the whole phrase, because at the time, like Google Translate was like, oh, did you mean, like, I don't know, you say like, hello, my friend, my friend's name is Roberto, and it would translate to, I want to kill your best friend. It would translate to some shit like that at the time. I do remember that. I do remember when, like, translating anything, like, online, unless it was, like, independent words or a very, very short phrase, would come up with, like, the weirdest shit. It's terrifying, honestly. But, yeah. But like, yeah. So with that, I did start learning English. Same with like the dub. Sorry, with the fan sub, Hoshinogabi. Because I didn't know English. Sometimes some character would say a word. I would be like, what the fuck does that mean? And I would write it down to search it later, and sometimes just writing it down again, word by word, to search it later, or just to search it, would make me realize what they were saying, because, like, you know, I was like, you know, kind of like dissecting the whole phrase. After a while, you start, like, with any language. That's why I recommend, like, learning languages by watching media that you enjoy. Because with most languages, especially languages that uses alphabetic, I can't help you with Japanese or Chinese or Korean or any other language that doesn't use the alphabet, because that is a whole other kind of worms. But any language that uses the alphabet, you can learn it a lot better probably like by watching something and reading it with subtitles, like with subtitles in that language. Like it's probably very useful. Because again, it kind of forces you to use the reason. Like when you don't understand one or two words of a phrase, you have to use context clues of what's happening and like what they're talking about and stuff, you know? Input, hello? I'd like to get to know you. Honto? Yeah, I'm sorry. Go in. So you've chosen death. Yeah, basically, that's what it did. That's kind of what it did a lot of the time. It kind of still does with some Romance languages. Not so badly, not that badly, but you have to kind of babysit it. Like, whenever I'm trying to figure out something or like see how I have to say something in like French or Italian, I have to babysit it, because like sometimes it translates like very different, like the phrasing or like the thing. It's not the most like reliable still for that sort of stuff. But it's leagues better. Like it makes sense at least. It might not have the same intent that you did before, but at least it makes some sense. It's not like store-bought children when you're looking for like what does you know, like Sour Patch Kids mean or whatever, you know? Whoa. Okay, it's fine. I'm already done with my thing anyways. I'm just gonna save it. We're gonna close it. I'm already done with my warm up anyways. So it's fine. Sometimes the girlie gives up a little bit. It's not her fault. There you go. See, it wasn't her fault. She was just a little overwhelmed. But yeah, look at this. Look at this warm-up page. I made a lot of Kirby's. Kirby's such a fun character to do warm-ups of, because like, again, you can pose him pretty much in anything. You can do whatever the fuck you want with Kirby, because he's a ball. I've been drawing Kirby since I can draw. Look at him going shopping. Beautiful. Okay, anyway, let me open IBIS Paint. Let's get started. Niños del Parche Agrio. I guess, see, I mean, that doesn't make sense, but it would have made more sense than whatever the fuck you would have gotten back then. Like I refuse to say like, oh, are you? I need to move this to done. I need to do this to done. Oh no, wait, I still need to. Oh, fuck, I still need to work on. I still need to get working on Void's commission for Gore. Fully for Gore. I was gonna start cleaning Anthony's, but no, I need to like get Void's like a bit sorted. It's the one with Dogman, by the way. That's Void's. Let me see. Where is my paint? Here she is. Open up, baby. I forgot a couple things. let me in. Okay. Let's see where the commission is. Where you at? Where you at, Dogman? Where you at, Dogman? Where are you at? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Okay. Here she is. Here's the Dogman references I was making, and yes, they want both of them in the shipboard. I think they're just sharing a bed in the shipboard, like just taking a little nap. A little nap. Because they're cats? Because there's a cat? Listen, and nap. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not. Anyway, let me try to get some of this, like, making some sense. Because I did want to make their character design, like, a bit closer to what it would look like, ish. If-ish. Kirby balling, indeed. Kirby's always balling. I've never seen Kirby not ball, not once. Not even once. Am I done with my coffee? Oh no, I need my coffee. Hang on, I'm gonna take a little nut break. It's the break where I eat my nuts, which is peanuts and some like raisins. That's my nut break. It's not me having a nut, it's me eating nut, but not nut. Just nut like the fruit nut. Okay? Everybody calm down. Yum. Crunch. Now, I need to make an executive decision. Do I use the simplified style or do I go full furry with those characters? I'll figure it out later. I'm gonna try to figure out the pose. Didn't know this was an Asian stream. It's not nut, it's nuts. It's crazy. Okay, let me, fuck. Where's my commission references? Where are they? Oh, here they are. Found them. Void. What? Where's the cat? References. There you go. Where are my pictures? There they are. Found the pictures. Go. Go, baby, go. Yes! Alright, there it is. Commissioned to be self-shepard. They're cuddling and sleeping together. I think I'm gonna. Oh, hi, Faku! Hello! Thank you for stopping by! Thank you for stopping by! Thank you for stopping by the ship! Thank you for tuning into the space waves. And I'm gonna take another nut break. I need more nuts. Yummy. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing okay. Oop, I accidentally closed everything. Hang on. Well, I didn't close it, I minimized it because, like, you know. Google. Microsoft has, because it's weird. Microsoft has this weird ass, like, focus mode, but if you click something too many times, it's like, oh, you want only this close? I'm like, no, I'm just trying to move it, leave me alone. And it doesn't leave you alone. It just closes everything else, but minimizes it, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? You're smart. Where's my audio mixer? Where is it now? Where is she? Here he is. Finally, Jesus. Now where's my chat? There he is. Okay, found it. What's up the ceiling? Ha 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 ha. Fucking hate you. What do you mean the ceiling? I hate you so much. What's up, dog? That's some up dog bullshit. I'm fine here prepping my dinner. Enjoy din. Enjoy din. I was making dinner. I was making dinner before I started like commission work. Before I started like streaming. And that was neat. Except for the fact that it wasn't. Because I was in a hurry. It was very upsetting. Okay. So, they could be napping in a bed or in a couch. I think I'm gonna do couch. Because that's cuter to me. Like, oh, they fell asleep just like, you know, watching a movie or something. I think that's cute. I think that's way cuter. I'm gonna do a couple of thumbnails, see what I'm feeling. Let's see what I'm feeling. Because, like, with a couch, probably, like, should have a little couch here. With all three characters, like, all bundled up together, like, because they were watching a movie or watching a scary movie and some of them fell asleep. Maybe one of them is awake, it's like, I'm in hell. I love when people ask me for self-ship art. I respect that so much. Like, live your best life. I love drawing ship art for people that is self-ship art. Or any ship art, honestly. It's like, yes! I love the interactions. A little two ladies here. Maybe the TV here. Like, to add a little bit of, like, depth to it all. The TV would be like, wait. Stupid. Okay, yeah, so the TV would be over here, so it doesn't compromise like the focus points too much. Just over here, better. Yeah. Maybe even lower, maybe like this. Again, so it doesn't compromise the focus points too bad. Like that, and just like the glow, the TV glow, like the spoopy movie, but in this case it's romantic. Or whatever. Yeah, and maybe a little window. A little window. Yeah. A little coffee table or something. Like, just like carpet. Something like that. Let me look at it from far. Yeah, that makes some sense. I'm just gonna value color it so I don't. So I can see what I'm thinking. And I'm gonna try like them napping on bed. Again, see what I'm feeling. ceiling, the whole ceiling bit that Gaston did. Because, oh wow, he's such a comedian. You're so funny. You're so God damn it. Yeah, I don't hate this like that. I think it fits. I think it fits. I think the eyes would be like upwards like that, so like I'm gonna, alright, just like that. Like this movie here. A bit like that, yeah, that makes sense. Let's do a little body painting to figure out what I want this to look like. Doobie-doobie-boop. It shouldn't be too hard, so I won't go too hard. But I want to make it. I want to make it pretty because Void is it's a pretty recurrent like client. I appreciate Void a lot, so I want to make something nice. I want to make something nice for them. Why am I using pink? I'm supposed to be doing values. I listen, I'm so tired. It's a miracle I'm streaming at all. I was about to call it because I'm so tired and sleepy, but you know what? I was like, I can do it. It's gotta be a chill one. Who gives a shit? I just do it. I just do commissions. Like, it's fine. No one is expecting anything. Everyone is just expecting me to draw my silly little boys, and you know what? That's it. We draw these two little boys. A little shadow here because it's like back. Like that, yeah. And now this darkest part would be the background because the light is not quite getting there. I'll deal with the hat later. Doesn't need to be that specific. Let's go with this. A little lighter here. And then a little lighter here. White here. I don't know. Oh right, the TV needs to be because it's behind the light. Something like that might look good. Let's try to emphasize the figures a bit more. Just so it. I'm not gonna add like the ears. I'm just gonna make them. I'm gonna make them little blob people because it's. I'm not gonna spend that much time like putting detail that I don't know if I'm gonna use. Sometimes you gotta work smart, boys. Sometimes it's hard to know when to stop or when to like calm down and not draw something. Let me tell you right now. It's worth it. It's a skill worth learning to know like to prioritize your drawings a little bit, like how you draw certain things, like the order of things to do, you know? Let's put it in there, let's put it there, like that, yeah, that's the stuff. There we go. Not like that, light. Yeah. nice. I'm kind of into it. I don't know if I want to do something else. Honestly, this thumbnail is looking pretty okay. Like, I'm kind of into this idea. It's not a bad one. I'm probably not gonna get to cleaning the sketch too much right now. I'm mostly just figuring out the pose and, like, you know, all the other garbage. Work smart, not hard. Smart is a strong word. I would say, like, work smarter than you've been working. I don't know if you're working smart, but the idea is that you work smarter than you're working. It could still be a dumb way to do things. It could still be wrong, but it's smarter than what it was. That is my only requirement right now. So yeah, let's do the other option, which is them in a bed. If it's a bed, I think it's like more cuter, like, even though, like, to have it like more from like the top of the camera, you know, more like this, not necessarily this extreme of a perspective, but like around, you know, like the character like fully a slope. Wee woo. There's a siren. That sounds like a fire siren? Maybe. I think this one could also be like looking upwards, actually. Like that. And this one could just be more like huddled in. Like, you know, just sharing bed with someone, like, it's like, oh, I'm cold, I'm hot, and then someone else that it's also cold or whatever is like, whoa. That would be a blankie. Like that. Like, just like focus. Let's frame this a little bit to see like a little night table. Just decoration. Maybe the walls here. Maybe another window. Oh, actually, that would be nice. A window to like also establish a little bit of like the perspective, but also like a little bit of like the lighting. Oh, I actually like the idea of this like dramatic ass like lighting, like moonlighting or whatever, like from the window. Oh no, I'm into this. I don't know which one I like better. Oh no, I made a mistake. Now I have to choose. I'm not gonna make both. I have to. There's a demon in my shoulder that's like, you could make both. I'm like, I'm not gonna make both. They asked for one illustration. I'm gonna do one illustration. I can't do both. I don't have the time. Don't do this to me. God damn it, I hate drawing. And by that I mean I love drawing, but I hate my stupid brain that it's like, yeah, you could totally do that. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you do that? It's like, because it takes longer than you think, stupid dumbass ADHD brain. And my stupid dumbass ADHD brain is gonna be like, No, come on. How long could it take you to finish this illustration? What, a couple hours? A couple hours? It's usually like 8. It's usually like 8 or something. It's way lighter. And then my silly little boy brain is like, teehee, my bad, you were right, it does take a long time. Whoopsie, my bad. Ooh, sorry, I'm so sorry. So sorry. I didn't mean to. I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be way shorter. That's what I'll do. God damn it. Like the closer one needs to be a little lighter, because it's closer to the fucking leg. There we go. One foot here, another foot like almost off the bed. There we go, that's nice. I think this is gonna be more trouble than it's worth, in the sense of like, I'm gonna have to like deal with so much perspective and stuff, and even though I think it would look cool, I think this also would look cool and neat. So yeah, maybe I'll just go with that one. I do want to finish the thumbnail just in case. It could possibly go wrong. Shut the fuck up, Bubsy. Something I wanna do once, at least. Maybe on stream, maybe I'll do it on stream, but I do wanna play Bubsy 3D. I'm curious. I am curious. Like, I am in fact very curious about like what's up with that. It's a Polish ship. It's a Polish ship. It's a Polish ship. We love a Polish ship. Shut that. God damn it! Thank you. Thank you, Maori. Thank you. God damn it. Well, it's gonna be the hard way, huh? I need to connect it manually, like a caveman, like a barbarian. Like a cretin. Come on, you freak, connect. Did you connect? Are you connected? Are you connected? Good! Yeah! It's connected. Heck yeah. Done. Thank you, Maori. Thank you for letting me know. God freaking damn it. It's been happening less now. How less? Who knows? Legit, honestly, who knows? Not me. I have no clue if it's happening that much less. Let me move some stuff. Okay, let's keep going with this. Let's get this up. I don't think tonight I'm gonna stay particularly late because, like I said, I'm very sleepy. I'm very tired. What time is it? It's 9:40. I'll say I might stay 1.5 hours more, maybe. I don't think I'm gonna stay my usual like 5 or 4 because like I'm so sleepy, dude. Dude, I'm so sleepy, dude. No one's known someone sleepier than me. They call me the slipster. I think this is neat, but it's gonna be a lot harder to create depth because I'm gonna have to like really bend the perspective and like to give it like a bit like a nice, to give it like a nice like encompassing feeling. I'm gonna really have to bend that, and logistically that's gonna kill me. Also, like I would have to like bend it and do it in a way that it's not too jarring, because that sort of like fisheye lens, it's used for more like for more intense kind of scenes. So I think I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this. So yeah, let's try to do a cleaner version of that. I'm gonna have to go with that. I don't see any other. I really don't see any other, like... Wait, did I do the yeah. I mean, yeah, everyone is, like, pretty close. Like, I could move a man here and whatever. It's not a big deal, but, like, yeah, it doesn't change my opinion. I think this is better. I think it's just... Not better, necessarily. I think it's easier to do in the time frame that I have. I appreciate when people, like, let me, like, choose the poses and stuff. Because... Also, I feel like people know by now that just because they let me choose it, I'm not gonna choose something like necessarily easy or even like good or bad. Like, yes, the best moment to challenge myself. Trick this garbage. I think I'm gonna start with like the floor first because it's just too extreme of an perspective, so I'm just gonna a little less, because that was a bit too extreme. It was definitely gonna be like too distorted. Yeah, and like this, the rest of the floor probably looks more like that. So kind of just somewhere around here. Maybe I should just block it. I'm not gonna redraw it. I'm gonna block it. It's gonna be way quicker. It's gonna be way quicker like that. If I just block it. Just block it a little bit. Oh, that window here. For a little, actually, I think it's better with only the lighting of the TV, but this part of the frame does end up looking a little bit empty, and I don't know what to add there. I get it's a little... It's a little too much junk. Let's block the floor first, actually. Let's be smart about it. No, guys. Let's be smart. I think I'm gonna extend that. Just this smidge. Oh, let's look. Just this smidge. I'm gonna extend this. So it has a bit more space here for like TV. That'll make some sense. circle like this. And cut through. Yeah, likely something like that. Likely. I don't always say luckily. No luck here. Just hurt. You guys can hear me good, right? Because like, again, I kind of had to move the mic again, and like, that's a whole thing. That might mean that you can't hear me as loud, or like, maybe it's like low, maybe it's a little teeny. There, about the yawn. Just a little sleepy. Curve it a smidge like that. Oh, that's not great. That gray is not great. Expand a little bit more to the side because it's it's distorting with the shape would distort a little bit. It's something that I have to keep in mind. You have to think of so many things when you draw. It sucks. I don't like thunking. I just like. I don't draw to thunk, I draw to like make little guys like this. This right here, this is Jimothy. I made him. This is my son Jimothy. Everybody say hi to Jimothy. Wait, let me just like let me get Jimothy. My son. There he is. Jimothy, everyone. Be nice to him. Please. He's so scared. You don't understand. You don't understand, man. He's so scared. Hello, Jimothy. Nice to meet you, Jimothy. Oh, you're being so nice to him. Thank you. He's so... Look. He's embarrassed but happy now. God damn it. Great. A mascot. My son. I birthed them all by myself. God. But yeah, that's what I want to do. Why do I have to, like, concern myself with how perspective works? Why? Whose idea was that? It was mine, I can tell you that much. If it was my choice, no one would draw perspective ever again. I don't care if you... I don't care if your buildings fall, that sounds like a you problem! Too squarish. I think I want to make it a little rounder. Just a smidge rounder. He's like Chopper. I mean, I guess if you give him a hat, maybe. That is like saying that anything that is a circle with ears is chopper. Right, but it would also project a little bit of a shadow. Ah, fuck, what did I do? Oh no, I added... Damn it, I added another... Well, fucking whatever, I don't care. I don't care. I never curved. Never curded. You know me, never curd. That's what they call me. This would project a little bit of a shadow, probably. Okay, but that's because the couch wouldn't be like right at the wall. It wouldn't be right there, like right up there. So I need just a little bit more like shortness. Like that, maybe. I think there's too much going on here. I need to reduce this framing a little bit. That's too much there. I think that's better. Maybe actually. Yeah, because there's a lot of empty space here. What do I do with this? I was gonna put on like a window, but that doesn't add too much. This is what's important, right? So like maybe here. Actually, there doesn't suck. I do probably need to also like close the framing a little bit more here, a little bit more here. Up is the TVs a little bit. Up is the TV a smidge. Yeah, there's still like a lot of dead space. I'm gonna have to move that couch a little bit, maybe to the right, off the right and onto the left. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because he gets embarrassed when we're nice to him. Oh! That's why. Oh yeah, you know what? Kinda, I guess so. To distort the TV a little bit more like that. Yeah. Yeah, just like that. Beautiful. That kinda makes sense. I think I have too much dead space here, so I do need to up the couch. Maybe? Maybe I should have gone with the bed. Though I would probably be having the exact same problems or worse, so yeah. Eey. I didn't mean to touch that. Okay. But yeah, I do like that Kirby is a little funny little guy. But just to keep talking about Kirby because I love him so much. But like, I do like that he's a tiny little man that just goes against the horrors to the best of his abilities. That he's doing his best, and you know what? Good for him. I love him so much. that kind of goes. Kind of goes, I think. That kind of goes, maybe. Yeah, that kind of goes a little bit. Not a lot, but it goes. Let's get rid of this. Let's see if that closes up a little bit more. Yeah, but the TV does get a little lost in translation here. How is it looking so much like closer here? This is hard. Composition is hard. I don't like it. I changed my mind. I don't want to draw anymore ever again. Changed my mind. Don't wanna. No one can make me. I don't remember. I don't know what that meme is from, but that meme that it's like the guy that is like draw, sit and draw. It's like nah. I feel like that. I feel like that right now. I think what I did also is like I pushed it forward a little bit. I pushed the couch forward a little bit. I could. What this for? Oh, I remember now. I could trace this, but like, I don't. Here's the thing. This is very messy, so I don't trust myself to not fill in the gaps with my brain and then wanted to kill myself when I need to clean it, actually. There we go. Now separate of the wall. Damn it. Separate of the wall. Now that it is separated from the wall a little bit, I can give it a little bit of a shadow casting from the TV, but also I can probably mark the TV a little bit more. Ah, no, I'm pushing the floor too much. I'm pushing the floor too much because if I look at like this, that means like, because I'm looking at it flat. Okay, let's start over. Sometimes it is like that. Sometimes you gotta start over. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. You'll learn this. You'll learn this someday. Sometimes you gotta start over. That's fine. You'll live. You'll live. Believe me, you will. Wait. I'll do my calling first. I deserve a little treat. Why? Shut up. There we go. Wait. Jimothy's gonna. Jimothy. Wait, wrong. Wait. Jimothy's gonna. Jimothy's gonna cook for me, okay? He wants to make dinner. So that's what he's doing while I work. He's making me dinner. Thank you, Jimothy. Everybody say thank you, Jimothy. Damn it, not again. Blech. She's having some trouble. She's having some trouble. She's having some trouble. Sometimes this happens. It's because of the CPU. Just gotta close and open it. It's fine. Don't you worry about it. Everything's still there, and just in case I saved. So don't worry about it. Stop worrying. Stop worrying. Timothy's fine. Stop worrying. There, see? Timothy's fine. He's still cooking. Okay, there we go. I'm focusing so hard. I think this is what I'm gonna do today. What time is it? 10. Yeah, I have a little bit. So I have like an hour. Sometimes it's just difficult. Sometimes art just difficult, and that's fine. Should all learn to embrace that. I went with the wrong color. The problem is I'm putting it like too low. Stop it. Stop messing up. Stop it. Okay. There you go. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, that's looking a bit more. I'm trying to do the little shadow cast bit here. See if I can pull that off. Yeah. Feeling it, Mr. Krabs. We're feeling it. I am definitely feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Hmm? There we go. Just a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a bit of those. Actually, I'm not gonna set like what the bottom of the couch is yet. I'm gonna wait until I place the characters in it. So for that, I do need a different color. That's kind of a gray. Maybe this. That's too brown. I don't have any warm grays here. I don't think. I don't have them separated. Maybe you. It's too dark. Like a blue gray, maybe. Sure. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that in another layer in case I need to like delete it proper. Just in case. I don't think I'm gonna need another layer for this, but just in case. Because if I'm gonna delete this, I'm probably just gonna go with the color of the background, just go over it, but nah. Just taking too many neurons, I'd rather be safe. Nothing like that makes more sense. Just like... see? Yeah, I'm gonna delete that just a smidge to give it a little more space. It's gonna be easier that way. I'm gonna go over it with a little bit of a pencil actually. I think it's gonna be a little easier to try to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Actually, both hands here might be good. Yeah. Copy that. Maybe a little blanky. I'll figure that out later. Sometimes poses are hard. I think it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I think it does. I'll go over it a little bit with the OG colors. The OG colors. Where's my marker? Found it. Well, it's not the marker I was using. It's a no, and not. There we go. I think I need to push this guy a little bit more this way. And I'll put, that's right, yeah, it makes more sense. I'll put his legs a little bit this way. Yeah, it makes more sense. I'm so smart, dude. I'm so smart. No one's ever been as smart as me in this moment. No one, not even Einstein. What? Einstein, who? I'm smart sometimes. Yeah, that's better. good, bad, I don't know, but it looks. I wouldn't get that far as to tell you like, oh, it looks good or oh, it looks bad. It just looks, baby. Damn it, that's the wrong marker again. Stop it. Damn it, that's the wrong color. Stop it. Oof, character sitting always snuggle with that. Yeah. I love drawing character interactions like this, but something that I've been struggling with a lot because of like, just because of all the references I've been taking, I realize I don't do a lot of like group studies, and I think that's been a little detrimental to me. In the sense that I'm not as confident as I was about like how bodies interact with each other in space. I feel like I can draw one person or maybe two doing like something just hanging out, but the second they touch is a little harder. Maybe to close this, I could just like and put this his face in front and this one, yeah, that's snuggly. That is very snuggly right there. I like it. Now to add garbage to this. Show the window. Nah, no window, no need. Just this part of the floor that's probably a lot lighter actually. Yeah, there we go. Here's the thing, right? Light's a cone, and because light is a cone, not a straight line, when it hits, it deforms, and it probably would look a little like this, like a stage light almost. So I gotta like shape that to the best of my abilities, which is not great. To the best of my abilities, which is exactly the problem. And yeah, I'm gonna add a little carpet here, mostly for filling in space. I'm gonna get like this color, just do this circle thing. So where the carpet would be. I'm gonna do it with pencil, pencil-y color. No, it's not it. Where's my pencil? There's my pencil. this. So it probably would look like that, right? I'm gonna say yes. Like, yeah. Up here. It's gonna have basically the same light color as how right now, so I'm not gonna block that. This is more like detailed garbage for me to figure stuff out. I wonder if it's worth doing it like a carpet here. Yeah, I think the carpet does fill in a lot of like space. Maybe put a plant here. Yeah, actually, I think the plant helps. Makes it feel a little more lived in. Maybe I could put a shoe here. A couple of shoes. A couple of shoes, so like, oh, someone took off their shoes to get in the couch and stuff. Probably this one, because like, feet are up. Yeah, I'll figure out the nitty-gritty of that in a bit. But like, yeah, I think I got the composition more or less how I want it. And I could definitely like draw on top of this, or at least try, you know. Let me merge this down. There we go. Let's do a flippy. Yeah, it works in flippy. It works pretty good in flippy still. We're definitely going. Now I am, like I said, I am gonna draw on top of this, so I'm gonna add another layer actually, just in case, because I don't trust like that. Don't trust myself to just be able to properly separate so much of this. There we go. Now we do the unfun part. We draw. It's time to draw. Or at least try to draw, you know. Just get as much detail in as we can, so future Jay doesn't have to worry so much about it. This is a favor to future Jay. They don't deserve it, but I'm nice like that. Yeah, I think that's kinda what I want for them, more or less. We'll get to that in a second. First I want to figure out the space a bit more. draw more environments. That's on my list of like studies to do on stream on Wednesdays. After I finish the accursed slammed one. The stream that got slammed by the slammer. Hello, welcome to the stream. Just a minute. I'm changing my music. Refreshing study session anymore. I'm gonna go with Springtime Awakening. It's always good. So Springtime Awakening is always good. Alright, go. Anyone who stumbles into the stream, please be kind and read the rules scrolling on top of like the chat. I would really appreciate it. Just follow the stuff first. It would be saving me a lot of time. There we go. Take care, Faku. Thank you for stopping by. It's always nice to hang out with you. Thank you for stopping by. Big preach. You can take escape pod if you want. Just because you're leaving early, I'm not gonna drop you somewhere. You can take escape pod. Bye, Faku. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Good stream. Listen. Those are very strong words. It certainly is a stream. Good is it's not, I don't know if this is the adjective I would use, but I appreciate it. Let's still be a little bit of that. Yeah. Should I make that plant or not? Because, like, I want to make the plant. You know what? I'll make the plant. There. Plant. Good enough. Now that I have this little, like, pencil bit, I can, like, try to trick my brain into making this shading later. Maybe someday I'll be brave enough to do something like hard fight. Today's not that day, let me tell you right now. Because I'm thinking, oh, I would love to make like little stuff like for people, but I can't be taking that time for free. And here's the thing, I'm not particularly like, I'm stupid good at working for free. And by that I mean I'm very bad at like charging money. But and I understand that the spirit of like hard fight is like, just make little things for everyone, and I love doing that, but the thing is like, I'm so tired. I can be a little sketch or whatever. I'm like, no, you don't understand, it can't be a little sketch. You wanna know why? Not because the other person is gonna be mad, I don't give a fuck. Like, if the other person doesn't appreciate a drawing, then that's their problem. But you know what it is? This is what happens to me. I get so invested. I get so invested in a piece. And luckily my clients are all very nice and sweet and they wait for me, but I get so invested in a piece and I want to make it look as fun and cool as possible. That looks like a plate. Maybe that's too big for a rug. Maybe I should like make it just a squircle, like here. Small circle. Like it's just there for separating like part of like the thing. Nothing more. I mean, like maybe I should do that instead of like whatever the fuck I was doing. But I mean, maybe. I want the rug though. Maybe I just need it here, like it's in the middle of the thing. It's not under or over like the couch and the thing. Yeah, maybe like that actually. That might not be bad. Now you freaks, you little freaks that hug each other. How do I want you to hug each other? Let's see. I need a thinner pen. There. And I need a color to distinguish from all the garbage. I need a bit of redlining. Take your time. Thank you for stopping by. Don't worry. Go ahead and shower good. Just shower. I was so tired. Anthony, enjoy your shower. That's what I was trying to say. Like a person, I didn't. I couldn't. I became a non-person for a second. God, I'm so tired. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm so focused. I need something to talk about. Someone give me a topic. Someone give me something to talk about. I need a little help here. Help a little alien out. So I can like blab while I focus on something. Instead of also having to think of what to say. Help a guy out, please. Topic. Ma'am, do you have any topic? Wait, let me get my mug. Does anyone have any topics? Any topics, please? Senora, do you have a topic? What do you think about, emoji? I fucking swear to God. choose your next words very carefully. Your comment reads, I know it's probably my time limit or whatever the fuck it is that you have to wait like 10 seconds to send a message again or whatever the fuck, or maybe you're doing this on purpose, but it really does read like, I wanna fucking welcome to McDonald's, I wanna fucking A lot of people think that's me, a lot of people think that happens to me, it doesn't. You know why? Because I think in my head 17 times what I'm gonna say before I talk to any fast food person ever. I don't want to waste their time with my bullshit. Yeah, I should just like put the arm up here. Maybe something like that. I legit don't have a topic. Ah, oh, fuck! Maori, no! It was so much easier when I was younger to just blab. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I know that my words have repercussions now. Like, I can't just say whatever. I mean, I can. I could. How quick do you think, like, YouTube would get me if I made a 9/11 joke? Never forget, by the way. Oh, I have one. The chat said, God damn it! Thank you, Maori. God damn it. Hello, hello. Could you please connect? Nope. Not gonna do it the easy way. Also, I've been reading Witch Hat Atelier. Great manga. What is it about? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I want to know about it. What is it? What it? What it? Give me information. What it? I'm connecting the chat. Oh, I'm connecting the chat. Let's hope that it connects. I don't have to do this again. I got the hiccups. Gotta take some wawa. And connected. Awesome. They are releasing an anime adaptation sometime this year, TM. Oh no. characters have really big heads, so I'm gonna have to like really push it here. Maybe like that? Maybe, maybe? Yeah, that's a little bad. Yeah, but what is it about? I'm glad there is a mamba or whatever, but what about? What it about? I'm guessing it's about a witch and a hat, to be fair. A witch and a hat, or a witch hat, or a hat witch, or someone who hat and witch, and the witch hat witch. Hat. Sorry, I gotta sneeze. Oh god, I'm dying. This commission is killing me. I can do this. I could totally do this. And by that I mean I can't. I can't do this. I don't think I can do this. Okay, so I guess I'll make this guy dog man. I'll make that dog man. I'll figure out what he looks like later. What he actually looks like later. Actually, hat. The hat wouldn't be on if he's like getting EP. It's about a girl named Coco who always liked magic and mages. When she was little, a guy with brim witch hat sold her a magic spellbook and ink, but she could not do magic with it. Okay. Okay, sure. So she went on a revenge spree. Some years later, Zach, what I missed? Nothing. Mauri's talking about this manga that he got, that he read. Some years later, the mage is visiting her village to fix something with magic. Normal people are not allowed to see mages do magic, but she's snuck in and saw him do magic. Turns out you have to draw. So she goes and copies him. Oh, so like Owl House kind of deal on that. The special ink from Burma does magic, but if your village and turns her mind to stone. Oh fuck! Oh shit! Uh-oh! Oh, spaghettis! Uh-oh, spaghetti's in the shape of a nut. I like how they look. I think I can make it look fun and good. Let me see what the fuck this dog looks like again. Ah, I made his head too big. It's more like that. What the fuck does this cat look like? Okay, I got it. His bottom body, it's like all in one shape, so his legs are a little thinner, if you will. Yeah. I'm gonna give him a little fang as a treat. Why wouldn't I? It's a treat. It's whiskers. But I had to draw you letters, right? I give you more like shapies. Yeah, wear a hoodie. There we go. Yeah, I'm liking that. So the maid guy takes her in as an apprentice because since normal people are not allowed to do magic, they gotta erase literally all her memories, which is like pretty much killing her. Yeah, I mean basically, right? Like what the fuck? I know you're explaining it like you would like, and then they go here and then they kill this man. And I appreciate that because that makes it so much more confusing and much more entertaining. But like, yowza, like she escalated. She escalated quickly, huh? That gives it a little bit more depth. Also that. There we go, that's the stuff. Yo, looks cute. Looks cute. I'm into it. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna be using that one. Damn. Like I said, she escalated quickly, damn. Okay, I think this is a good place to stop this particular piece. I'm gonna try to clean, let me see the time. It's 11, almost 11, so yeah, I'm gonna take maybe 30 minutes more, and did I already save this? I'm just gonna save it again, just in case. But like, yeah, I'm gonna take 30 minutes to work on a little bit of like Anthony's commission, which means like you came back at the right moment, Anthony. Also, sounds interesting. That is a pretty cool manga. So she's training in his atelier to become a witch, and they gotta find a way to turn her mother back to like not a stone. I mean, yeah, I figured as much, right? Can't keep her mom as a stone. I mean, you could, but like, I don't think that would be like the main idea, right? Let's do some cleaning. Oh, I forgot how lanky I made this man. gonna hurt, isn't it? Okay, at least I did this. Got that far. I should probably fix this arm. And the thing is, I want to keep the silhouette. Maybe I should just get rid of that hand. Like, just interpret it as is. So I think I'm gonna be doing that. What am I missing now? Who was I gonna draw next? Who's next? Who's next? Who is next? Who is next? To be extremely fair, this whole thing with the thing, that's like a whole sequence of drawing, so maybe I should just go with the next one. Should really get rid of all that. Like, as good as it looks, as much as I like it. Oh yeah, I kinda got permission for this guy. Yeah, sorry, I know it's taking so long. First my computer broke, then I got another couple commissions in the way. I'm like, ah. And I still gotta finish like 3 more for Lula. No, for Lula, no, sorry, for Merly. I need to finish the Dogman one for Void. 3 or 2 more? Maybe it's 2. I think maybe 2 or 3 more for Merly, and I needed to finish this. I forgot how I organized this, and by that I mean how I didn't at all. So I'm just gonna do myself a favor. I'm gonna put all of this here in this folder right here. Maybe I shouldn't actually, because I think this is important. Is it? Is this important? Is this all of them? I think this is all of them actually. I'm gonna move this up here. I'm gonna move this out of the folder. I'm gonna need to organize this. Oh yeah, this was me testing like the pens. Yeah, that was me testing my gel pens. Whoops, this is what having ADHD is like, I'm sorry. Let me put that there. Anything else here? Yeah, this should actually go in the folder right there. Also go in the folder. It's all good, Lo. Yeah. This is important for context actually, so I'm gonna keep you. You were the one I was trying to get rid of. Get here. Get back here. You two get back here. What about you? Okay. you get back here. Okay. Okay, now there's a lot less amount of garbage here now. I can actually figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Where's the main sketch though? Where did I put that thing? Where did I put that? Hello? I mean, it's just not here. That'd be weird. Now, well. Am I missing something? Why's that there? Oy, the struggles. Trying to figure out what's what. I don't name my layers. So I'm an idiot. I was born an idiot and I will die an idiot. That's all that. That's not what I need, so... Did I move it to another, like... If I did? Oh no, it's basically all here anyway, so... I'm gonna clean up clearance over here. Because his hair is complicated, actually. I made a mistake with that, in the sense of like, I'm gonna stylize it, whatever. No, I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. I always do this. We got more old man noises in the background, thanks to that. Not a new sneeze though, so sadly we remain at 2. Gotta move this over here. I think I'm gonna, like, now that I organized that, I think I'm gonna, organize is a strong word, now that that's no longer a mess. I think what I'm gonna do is figure out, like, his hair in this perspective like this, so I don't have to, like, keep worrying about it. are his eyebrows? That's a line. I'm gonna give him better eyebrows. Sorry. I'm just following my heart. He needs bigger eyebrows. Sometimes you just gotta follow your heart. It's very rare the times that someone has told me like, oh, could you do this instead with like a character's like appearance, because I'm like, listen. Listen, I did this to stylize them, what do you think? Like, I always check, I usually check on people, so it's rare that I surprise them and they go like, yeah, I don't want that actually. Stop it. Just wanna use my my eraser. Sometimes for some reason, a lot of my programs don't recognize that I'm turning my pen upside down when I'm using the eraser. Why? I don't know, don't ask. I don't have no clue. Oh no, wait, that's right. I didn't separate his neck as much. Because I want him to give him more of a baby face, so yeah, a bit chunkier. Let's follow that line, I think. It's gonna look a little better. Sure I have more than that. Where is that? Where is everything? Also, like for the cat, for the shapeshifter cat, I took the reference of like that video that it's like the little cat getting all scrinklier, the wetter it gets and stuff. I thought it would be fun. You know what? It was. I was right. I was fully right. Oh, I messed up his ears actually. Let's fix that. There you go. pictures of them, but I can't find them right now. Where are they? I have so many here. Of like different things. I can't. I'm gonna have to go look. Gonna have to go look for where my rough room beans are. Ah, this is where you are. Where you're at. Garbage dump. There it is. This is where I was looking for. I knew I had it somewhere. I like this. I think he needs to be a little more in the back. For one of the silly ones, I love making silly doodles. My sketch pages. I think it adds a lot. I'll work on that for some other time. That's a whole thing that I need to like get from like one of my things here. What time is it? It's already 11:20, so I'm gonna call it a night. I did a bunch of stuff and I got started on this, which is good for brain, and I did organize a little bit of like the sketches that I had so I didn't like go insane. So you know what, that's something. That's something. Every now and then we do something, and that's something. So I'm gonna be calling a night. Thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you everyone for being a visitor. What? Thank you everyone for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Hang on, let me change my let me get closer. Let's get closer, boys. Let me get in position. There we go. I'm a bit out of the way, but like, hang on. There we go. Just there. That's better. So, like I said, I hope everyone had a good time. It's been fun. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. I'm the best. I'm so tired. I'm gonna go eat and I'm gonna go sleep. As if it was my job. I'm gonna eat and sleep as if it was my job. I wish it was my job. I'll see you guys around. Hopefully on Wednesday I can do more studies and stuff that I've been wanting to make. And yeah, I'll see you guys around. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being here. I had fun. It was a fun stream. Get on my ship now. Everybody get out. Off the ship. Everybody, I don't know, jump or something. I'll see you around on Wednesday. This alien abduction is over, so everybody get out. Get out of my ship. Get out. Bye. Get out of my ship. out of the